Hello everyone, thanks for pressing play. You are watching a brand new episode of Talking Comics, ExcaliburCCGTV, where every week we come together to get you ready for Wednesday. This week we are getting you ready for Wednesday, December 16th, 2015. I am Chris, this is my co-host Randy. We are Excalibur Comics, cards and games here in Shreveport, Louisiana, as well as in Texarkana, Texas. You can always find out and what's going on with us and follow us at our website, ExcaliburCCG.com. It's another week with the Rand Man. Check it out. He's here.
Another sweaty, balmy, 80-degree December week.
Exactly, man.
Hopefully it's cooler where you're at.
I turned the AC on at the house earlier today.
I had to get Chris to turn it on here. I was sweating. He's like, it's cold in here, though.
No, it changed quickly. Hope the weather's nice where you guys are. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. Thanks for joining in with being a part of this community. We really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone listening on iTunes and Stitcher. Guys, nothing major to announce this week other than, we hope you're having a great December so far. So we're going to go ahead and dive into the new number ones that we have selected to cover this week, starting with some Marvel stuff and starting with a pretty controversial title already out the gate, and that is Squadron Supreme number 1 hitting the shelf this week. James Robinson writing it, Leonard Kirk, same team that worked on Fantastic Four before that ended, and has done many other things and various things.
One, something like that.
Exactly. So guys, this Squadron Supreme is comprised of various members from other dead Earths, and they're here on our Earth to protect it no matter the cost. So we have Hyperion, we have Nighthawk from the Supreme Power book series and storyline. We have Dr. Spectrum from the Great Society. We have Blur from DP7, which was a new universe title back in the day. And we also have Power Princess. This is a team that is going to protect our Earth no matter what cost. And they don't ask permission. They're just going to do what they're going to do. And actually, they have already set their sights on one character in particular, and that is Namor the Submariner, because he was responsible for the destruction of Dr. Spectrum's home world. So there are repercussions to be had there, and for what we've seen online, there's some stuff that's going to take place in this series in the first 3 to 4 or 5 issues. So I'm really looking forward to this. James Robinson has been hitting it out the park for me. So guys, check out Squadron Supreme number 1 that hits this week.
And now we've got a title that doesn't have a whole lot of information for you. Brand and Nightmask number 1. Again, 2 characters that were original New Universe characters, but they've been worked into the Jonathan Hickman run of Avengers. They are 2 former Avengers now at this point, 8 months later, and they are 2 people of tremendous power. So what lies in store for them? Why, that would be college. So we're going to see what happens with them. Don't know who's writing it. Don't know who the artist is on it. But it's going to be coming out. So
I thought it was Sam Humphries, and I don't know who the artist is.
It's all up in the air now, according to everything that just says various and various. So
Various is a pretty popular writer and artist.
Yeah.
The artist formerly known as. That's what they are now. Moving on, guys. As Brand and Nightmask deal with college, we have Weird World number 1, the ongoing series hitting this week, taking a look at one particular character, the story of Becca, a girl stuck in Weird World, and her only mission is to stay alive. This is a world of sword and sorcery, and she has none of that experience. She has nothing to do with that in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So we get to take a look at this fantasy realm as it comes alive. We got barbarians, wizards, and we've got tricked out sports cars. Boom! There you go, Skip.
Tricked out sports cars. Okay, well, we've got one that this people probably are looking forward to it from DC Vertigo Comics, Lucifer number 1. Now, this is a long-standing character from the Sandman series and who had his own universe. He's popular again, or own ongoing story. He's popular again now because they're doing a whole TV series with him. But it's not the same creative team that worked on the previous series. This is Holly Black. She's the person who is responsible for the Spiderwick Chronicles, and it's Lee Garbett, however you want to say his name. He's been at DC forever doing things. What you have here is the concept this time, God has been murdered.
Right.
And everything seems to point to, or at least according to Gabriel, everything seems to be pointing to Lucifer as being the person who did it. However, Lucifer seems to have some ironclad alibi saying that he is innocent. So what happens? These 2 brothers are going to team up to try to figure out who possibly committed this murder. Now, it could be, let's use this word because we don't get to use it often, it could be who? Lucifer to admit to it, because Gabriel has stated that whoever the culprit is will be taken into custody and forgiven of all of their sins and let back into heaven or Silver City. So why would he not admit to being that person, except for the fact that he just kind of opened up a nightclub and has, a couple of different things going on Earth here. So we'll figure out what's going on with this, but you have kind of a buddy cop, two angels trying to figure out this murder kind of thing going on. It's an interesting concept.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, people are definitely looking forward to that.
A lot going on there. I can tell you a lot about that one versus the Star Brand and Nightmask.
Well, Spiderwick Chronicles, was that just a novel series?
It was a novel series that I think it was a young teen series.
Okay, very cool. From IDW, IDW Comics is bringing us the early days of the Starfleet Academy with Star Trek Starfleet Academy #1. This is I think this is an actual miniseries, 5 or 6 issues, but this takes a look at the popular characters that we all know and love, Captain Kirk and Uhura and Spock and all of them in the Academy before they became the captains and leaders and stuff that they are. This is Mike Johnson writing with Derek Charm on the art, hitting this week. We get to take a look at this group before they all became icons.
Okay.
There we go.
Good.
Yeah. What else you got?
That's it.
Is that it? Is that it for number one?
That's it for number one.
I kept thinking we had another one to cover, but that's it. That's enough. There we go, guys. So, guys, now those are the number ones that are hitting this week. Really looking forward to Squadron Supreme.
Yeah.
Really looking forward.
As always, there are a couple of other ones that are out there.
Yeah.
We're covering some major highlights here.
Exactly. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to storylines because we have several of those to cover this week as well. I'll go ahead and start off with Justice League 46 hitting this week. Darkseid War continuing. This sees Wonder Woman and Mr. Miracle team up to actually find the missing Anti-Monitor. And then several of the other heroes that have been endowed with godlike powers are still dealing with the repercussions of that. They've all had to... There's been big stuff change and big stuff happen to them, and changes happen to them that they're dealing with. So we get to look at that. Also from DC, we also have another part to the Robin War. Robin War Part 4 hits this week with We Are Robin #7. All I got to say about this, and all of you Robin fans are probably going to love this, but we have Red Robin versus Red Hood to the death. So we will see. To the death. Court of Owls behind him, manipulating everything.
We'll see. From Marvel's side of things, we have the Ultimate End #5, Secret Wars, loose ends being tied up here.
Yeah.
With this is the end of the Ultimate Universe. So,
Yes.
Sorry, spoiler alert. End of the Ultimate Universe. You're probably going to see at least one of those characters in the main Marvel universe after all is said and done here. We've also got the Darth Vader annual. Again, this is Kieran Gillen writing this one, and we have there's been a planet that has gone rogue from the Empire, and Lord Vader is not going to allow that to happen. He's going to show them the repercussions for doing what they've done there. So it's good jumping on point.
Yes, exactly. Been digging all the Star Wars stuff, guys. Yeah. So there's some storylines that to hit and cover this week. The end of stuff, the beginning of other things moving on. You know what time it is now, guys. It's time for our favorites. Stuff that's going to be at the top of our stack. Stuff that we're going to read first. Randy, what is up for you, sir?
Surprisingly, I have a Mark Miller book that tops my list.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Mark Miller proved that he can write a very good book with Huck #1.
Yes.
#2 hits. With this one, we see that the cat's out of the bag. And everybody seems to know Huck's secret, and he is suddenly this media sensation here. So now we're going to see how he deals with the sudden rush of everybody having a problem, needing him to help them.
Yeah.
So it's again this alternate take on a Superman-like character and how they deal with what's been presented to them. With all this power, can they handle all the responsibility?
Nice.
Also, we have Mighty Thor #2, and with this, it is the return of Loki. We don't know if Loki is a friend or if Loki is a foe. It'll be an interesting thing. We also got to see a little insight into what exactly is going on with Jane Foster, and that whenever the reason why the hammer is killing her is that whenever she is receiving chemo treatments, it's putting all this poison into her body, and the hammer, its magic, when it transforms her, expels the poison from her. Now, it's not expelling the cancer, because the cancer is a naturally growing thing within her. It's not, the other is a foreign object that's being put inside her. So, it's a neat little thing. We had that loose end at the end of the previous volume as to, like, why is this killing her? Yeah. Now we know.
Exactly. So, there we go. 2 for me hitting this week. Klaus, number 2 hits this
Klaus,
week.
Yeah,
Klaus. Really I really liked the first issue. I was pleasantly surprised.
You liked Klaus tripping balls there? He was totally tripping.
This one takes a look at him actually infiltrating the city that kicked him out and giving the kids some magical gifts. So I want to find out.
While he was totally high.
Totally high. After he woke up from the whatever in the woods there. So guys, also Invincible 126. I'm really digging this redo storyline that's going on here, and that last issue was surprising for me. I love the repercussions of that, and I'm looking forward to what else Kirkman is going to do with this story, and whether or not we're going to have permanent effects of all this stuff. If it really is the time travel / redo that can change the future. This issue is supposed to be a major plot point. So there we go, guys. I'm really, really looking forward to it and checking it out. Invincible is one of my consistently fun reads every month. I enjoy it. So there we go. Those are our favorites, guys. You know,
there are more. Descender's coming out.
I know. I saw that. It's going to be hitting too. So yeah. Also, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So that's our favorite stuff. It's going to be at top of our stack. You know what time it is now, guys. It's time for the question of the week, and it simply cannot go without your opinion being presented. I'm going to go ahead and drop it on Randy right here, right now. Today, the trailer for X-Men Age of Apocalypse dropped online on YouTube. I'll have a link down below if you haven't seen it by now. What did you think of this trailer? Randy, any thoughts? Did you get to see it?
Apparently this came out today. That's my thought. Does it still look like Ivan Ooze?
What? Sorry, what?
Apocalypse. Does he still look like the Power Ranger villain?
I don't know. I don't know what that Power Ranger villain looks like.
Well, they had enough images of the two of them back, or side by side.
Oh,
and they, yeah.
Well, let's just say in this trailer, he does present himself. They do show more of him and his power.
Oh, okay.
He seemed with the advent of this trailer, he looks a bit more serious. In terms of what we've seen before. You get to see more of him. And then several other characters as well. So, since Randy hasn't got a chance to see it, he's a working man. I'm going to let you guys tell us in the comments below what you think, and we will join you down there because I don't want to leave my man Randy here behind in the dust. I know he's going to have something to say.
I haven't seen First Class or what was Back to the Future.
Days of Future
Past. I haven't seen those, guys. So, I most likely won't go see this one.
This guy, you should have worked with here.
I won't go to the theater. I'll go see Star Wars.
Oh yeah, there you go. You already got tickets.
No, I'm not going opening weekend.
I know, seriously, right? You want to live, you choose life.
If I could be that guy that bought out the whole theater.
Oh, okay.
I would totally do that.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not going to go packed with people and crying babies and cell phones and no, none of that.
Words to live by, sir. Words to live by, people. Hey, so guys, that's it for this week. That's our question of the week. Tell us below what you think of the Age of Apocalypse trailer that hit today. We want to know what you think. It was supposed to show with Star Wars, but apparently, they released it online a lot earlier.
Oh, the one that's shown with Star Wars is Star Trek. I know that.
I had heard that this one was going to air too, but I don't know for certain. So.
And make sure you guys enjoy Star Wars, because the next time we talk to you, it will have come out, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it will come out because the 19th is when it hits.
So it'll be on the verge of coming. It will be coming out that night.
It will be coming out. So yeah, next time we talk to you guys, it'll be coming out.
Yeah. So there we go. There we go, guys. There's a lot of stuff to look forward to. December this has been huge. I mean, we had seen these major trailers drop, tons of excitement. So there we go. We could go on and on forever about some of this stuff, but we're not going to do that tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. Guys, don't forget, we are Excalibur Comics, Cards and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana, as well as in Texarkana, Texas. Follow our website, ExcaliburCCG.com. Anything else to add, sir, before we wrap it up?
I'm good. I'm hungry. I need to go eat.
We got to let him go. So, guys, until next time, we will talk to you in our next video. Read some great comments. Leave some fantastic comments down below. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye. That's awesome.
Don't laugh and unzip.
I zipped up. I didn't unzip. I zipped up.
Oh, that's still
There's a difference, my friend. There's a
laughing
difference.
and coming at me with your hand on your zipper there.
There we go.
I don't know
Awesome.
what's going to happen.